You don't need
Sorry, I have another
them.
question.
Yeah, yeah, far away.
My husband, he's been suddenly he doesn't have problems with his, but he's been experiencing this toothache that goes into the ear and moves around. He says it's just bizarre. So
So it's
what
on the upper or it's on the lower jaw? Upper.
upper right.
And does he have any sinus issues, sinus infection, anything like that?
He's got like lungs. He's going through a lot of emotional stuff. Like
But
lungs, he was sinus, not really.
not anything specifically sinus.
No.
And so the tooth is he's got tooth pain and then it's radiating into the jaw,
It's radiating into the ear.
into the ear.
And he said it kind of moves around, so he doesn't even think it's the tooth, he thinks it's the jaw. So, and he's a bit stubborn. So what oils or what can I just give him
And he,
to?
and he
Marjoram,
is
maybe?
and he is having a respiratory issue, like he's having like difficulty like breathing with his lungs or anything like that.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
going through
I,
some,
I, I would
you
say
know.
do things to open up the rib cage, open up the lungs, deepen the breath. Uh, Things to also relax the bronchioles and the diaphragm, so hyssop, sitka, myrtle, anula, anything like that.
Amivisnaga, bronchiolis,
Yeah, yeah, you could use bronchioles. Yeah.
bronchioles. What about Amivisnaga?
Probably anula would be a better one for that. Yeah,
Inula?
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And the issue could be the jaw, but that he's having difficulty breathing. A lot of times, ear pain is the sternocleidomastoid, which are the two like rope muscles that run along the neck, and they help to elevate the rib cage when you breathe. And when you have like a lot of mucus or difficulty breathing, either with sinus issues or with stuff in the lungs, they have to work harder, and then they'll start to activate like trigger point wise. So a lot of times what people are calling sinus pain, like around the eyes, that is actually a lot of times referred pain from the sternocleidomastoid, and the other byproduct of it is pain in the ear. And so have them inhale that, but then put things on the neck that are antispasmodic, marjoram, tarragon, basil, petitgrain, even lavender, anything of that nature that will just take some of the tension out. If it's real bad, like sometimes I actually like to mix a little like wintergreen with marjoram, because marjoram's antispasmodic, but wintergreen will help undo like chronic spasms, like like something just tenses up and just won't let go over a period of time. The wintergreen can help with that and help to relax some of that, so that when he is doing the breathing for loosening up the diaphragm and the bronchioles, it'll go a little bit better. And then the other area is like make sure that like the marjoram is like on the sides, like below the armpit,
Mm-hmm.
but like down the sides of his ribs, because there's a muscle there that actually helps to elevate the rib cage and breathing. And when that gets tight, it really limits the expansion of the rib cage, and so it makes the sternocleidomastoid have to work even harder. And so in the extreme cases, they would complain usually of like a stitch in their side, like, how like when you're running and you've had too much water or something, they'll get a little bit of a stitch in their side, but it can still be a problem without even having the stitch in the
He
side.
had a stitch in the back, his back, because he has a broken back, so his back decided to twinge. So he is walking funny. He's got a twinge in the back now, and the teeth,
Yeah,
and the tooth, and the
yeah, that
gum. So
still
there's
could
more
all,
than that.
yeah, it still could all be the breath.
Ye-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Anytime the breath is off, body tension goes through the roof. And
yeah.
anytime the diaphragm is tight, all the paraspinals and all the multifidi along the spine go pretty tight, and then it starts to exaggerate any other problem that's there. So I would still stick with what we're talking about. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. Will you recommend to mix marjoram with water? Remember we did that and just gargle with it, kind of swish it
he
through.
could do that, but he's going to need to really unwind that neck and the diaphragm and all that.
Literally just marjoram and wintergreen, because he's sniffing a lot of oils.
Mhm.
He's smelling a lot.
Marjoram and winegary, yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
but that's like more topical than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's stubborn, but I'll try. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So.